Hello, dear Geminis. Welcome to the first part of your reading for the first half of 2025. Always pay attention to the readings for your moon sign, Venus and ascendant signs, so that your view of the first 6 months of the new year is complete. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to draw an animal oracle card first. I will then tell you which animal it is, so to speak. Your soulmate is, yes, so your spirit animal in the first half of the year. I will reveal it only at the end. This stays here. Here is your seeing, and here I will reveal it only at the end. First, I want to take a look. What will generally come your way in the first half of next year? As I said, I'm looking at things in general here. Here, I'm looking at things in general. I will look in detail in the continuation, in the second part. Okay. So, let's take a look. What's coming from January to June 2025? Gemini, right, night. So, there you go. There you go. Gemini. Professionally, I have the Knight of Pentacles here. Very nice. So, the Knight of Pentacles is not a hamster wheel. A hamster wheel would be like a standstill. That's what you call water mills. When you have a mill and it's just water mills all the time. That's the hamster wheel of the Knight of Pentacles. It means you're building something up next year. You're establishing yourself. You're rising up with the Knight of Pentacles. At the same time, I see that more responsibility is being entrusted to you here. Next year, this is especially about your career here, and I see you taking on these additional responsibilities, Gemini. And I have the impression that in the first half of the year, Gemini, you'll just take on certain additional tasks without any other intentions. And then you'll realize that you really like it, and it will ignite a fire within you. And then you'll want to go in that direction. Maybe you're working in accounting, and then it goes like this. Gemini, are you in full March? Can you help out here in marketing on Friday afternoon? And then you go there without any intentions, just to help. And then you'll see that it's totally your thing. And then you'll want to approach the whole thing in the long term. You're thinking about how you can establish yourself in this area in the long term. Crafting is a topic, crafting. Crafting. Are you crafting solutions in the first half of the year? Or are you crafting something at home that could be sold? Yeah, so there's something about crafting. Are you generally crafting anything, twins? Are you aware of how high the market value of it is? That it's not exactly normal? What are you crocheting there? What are you knitting? I would pay for that. There are people who would pay for that. So be sure to check out what you can do as a hobby. Pursuing. I think this is already a topic in your life. What are you doing there? Are you mixing any essential blends there? Is that so? It's really on the rise. So really on the rise. It's really on the rise right now. Do you know how many bottles I have here on the right? So, right. So think about whatever you're crafting there. Twins, that's worth gold. That's worth gold, and it's not that difficult to open an online shop. Go on Google, type that in, open an online shop, believe me. You'll laugh about how long you put it off, how you kept pushing it aside. It's really simple. You don't need a programmer for that. Nothing. Okay, so it's very much in demand. Whatever you're crafting there. Are you putting your outfits together? Are you putting outfits together? Is that maybe very in demand? Something that you're doing as a hobby. Twins are very much in demand. You'll clearly see that in the first half of 2025. I wouldn't be surprised if you get an order. Well, yeah. Nice coat, twins. Where did you get that? I made it myself. Twins, here's the coin. Make me a coat like that too. Get me a coat like that. 5th swords here for the first half of the year regarding the twins. Chickens are being plucked. Yes, in the first half of the year, chickens are being plucked here. I have the impression that someone here wants to have a final conversation with you. It's quite interesting. The swords are very ego-driven. With 5. With swords, one is very offended. Ah, screw you, that's what you think with 5 swords. But actually 5 swords, only 1 out of 10 swords. Actually, there's a continuation. Actually, it continues with 6. Swords continue 7. Swords 8. Swords 9, 10. Swords. So actually, there's still 5 here. Swords. At 5. Swords is thinking, I'm going to go to Gemini in the first half of the year, and then I will be Gemini. That say it to the face. Then I will turn around, slam the door, and then Gemini will never see my face again. But what actually happens is that with the swords, after this venting, the feelings calm down. And then with the 7 of swords, one would slowly have to admit to oneself that there is something that needs to be done regarding you. But one doesn't do it. And with the 8 of swords, one thinks, oh crap, why did I say all those things to Gemini? So I would say that's around August, September 2025. Yeah, then comes this, oh crap, what did I just say? In the first half of the year, Gemini will be mentioned first. So there are things that someone wants to throw at you. I'm telling you openly that someone wants to throw at you. This is the 5th sword here. You're an air sign. Swords are air. I would say come alone, come alone, come alone, come alone. You're literally saying come alone. You want to throw something in my face because you want to say something to my face. You want to have a verbal exchange with me. Fine. Come alone, come alone. That's how you are. What is the biggest risk next year? Swords, swords. The biggest danger. That is the biggest danger for the first half of the year. 6. Complicated. That you two are throwing things at each other that then can no longer be repaired. 5th swords is already about countering, yes, but there is definitely a risk here. That you could go below the belt. You two, yes, something is coming up. I think I'm the expert on this kind of stuff. I'm such a sly one. We'll see in the continuation what exactly is happening there. Well, you don't need it. You don't need my advice on that. Twins. But 6. Swords could definitely go below the belt line. Go below the belt. What I wanted to say is we have 3 people here. So here I have 3 people. I also have 3 people here. One of them is portrayed here as a child. There is a risk here that you two are harming the 3rd person with your behavior. That's the problem. Because I said, if you two would say, okay, 5th Queen of Swords, let's sit down at a table and then say what we want to say, and then it's really over. Story's over. The mouse says, bye-bye. Then it would be something different. Then I would say, okay, then both would at least start with a new chapter and you can repaint everything anew. Look at it anew, do it anew and let it be. But that's not the case here. 5th Queen of Swords, what you both see as the ultimate verbal exchange here, is that we are not just in the moment, it's actually just a part of a bigger story. It will then continue here with 6. The swords, 7 of swords, 8, 9, 10. The swords will have a continuation. You will still say things to each other, trick each other, manipulate. And then sleepless nights, and all of that's all well and good. As an adult, you can have that. Just please don't let that happen. Any child suffers. That's for the child. Or for your brother, or for whatever else. Maybe your employer, your employers, whoever can also be harmed there. Twins. For them, that's very unfair. Because that's something that happens between the 2 of you, and the 3rd should suffering. That would just be stupid. Especially if you two are at the same workplace. The boss could easily lose a very good employee here. Why? Because the one who has problems with the other one because of the past. I have nothing to do with it, but he suffers, right? If you have a child together, the child gets it here. Everything with it, but it's not his fight that he has with you. But he notices everything. He suffers then. So please, yes, if you two are so eager to go through these sword cards, then do it. In secret. Don't let others suffer because of it. What is the biggest opportunity here for you? Next year, page of the church. Twins. You'll meet someone next year before June. That will stir up your emotions. Yes, it will definitely stir up your emotions. I see a person here who will surprise you very much, who will make you laugh. This person will appear here with this little fish in the cup at a very unexpected moment and will want to catch you with her charm. Just picture this scene here very vividly. Imagine how you are there. We were already in Istanbul on the Galata Bridge, where the church. Do they have fish? Imagine how you are there. At the edge of the sea, at this very spot where you stand, there's the sea, and you have a cup in your hand, and in that cup there's a fish. What would that be? The most obvious thing that can happen in this moment. So, a little fish out of water. It doesn't move as smoothly as it does in the water, or it might even stop for a moment. It's flopping around and trying to jump out of this container. And as soon as it jumps out, it lands in the sea. And then you'll never find it again. Then it's gone. Do you understand? That's how this page of the church feels about the situation with you. Will it appear here in a very sudden moment? Want to see you and catch you right away? Before you jump into the sea and disappear without a trace. Okay, what's here? Your spirit animal for the first half of the year here. Yes, village spirit, dove spirit. Be peace, be the peace, be peace. Be peace, dove spirit here. I also need to point something out here. I have here 21, the sum of the digits is 3, that's the Empress, and then 21. Also the World card, Empress, the World card. Here I have 5 of swords, and here I have 6, the swords. That adds up to 11 of swords. With 10, the series of cards is completed. With us, you move forward with the swords. At the same time, I also told you that there will be a continuation of the whole story. GEMINI. GEMINI. Conclusion and new beginning. And at the same time, this continues on. Internally, let go of these people. Internally, let go of these people here, because it's coming. Here are the 7 of swords, 8 of swords, 9 of swords, 10 of swords. Are you ready? That's water, man. That's water. That's a mill there. The water paints. That's really... One paints into the void. Nothing gets ground down in this mill. And you save yourself. Stress, you save yourself a bad reputation. And you also save others from being hurt by it. You save your boss, your mother, your child from trauma here. Approach the whole thing, here with peace with these people. I mean, you have it here anyway. Another interesting person inside. Yeah, you're not exactly in a dead end right now. And you need your energy here for your professional advancement. Yeah, you definitely have more than enough to deal with here with Reader of Pentacles. And especially with this additional responsibility that will be coming your way. So, be at peace. That's exactly what I said. Gemini. I'm going to take a look now. What will happen in January, February, March, April, May, June 2025? That will be coming your way. I'll pull out more details for you here. Also regarding this page of the church. With these time cards, I will also be able to give you some dates. And then I will ask with the help of these cards what these people are hiding from you on one hand and what this person is hiding from you here. I'm not asking anymore what you're hiding because it's, your closeness. You're here to learn more about people. You know about yourself, right? The link to continue. Just for your information, sorry, I completely forgot to mention. In the first 12 hours after this premiere, in the first 12 hours. In the hours after this premiere, you get a 50% discount on the continuation. Will be automatically deducted in the cart. Applies for the first 12 hours after this video has been posted. Okay, just for your information. You can find the link to continue both in the info box below and in the comments. Up there, I have a post. You see it there. I pinned it there. If you go to the comments of this video, there's also the link to continue. Okay, if you like my style, twins, I'd appreciate your click on subscribe. We'll see each other on the other side, and to everyone else, I wish you all the best. Goodbye. Take care. Bye-bye.